What is the thing that you would normally get accomplished this spring that you're not going to be able to do this year?
Footwork. Every day you got to work on your footwork to be good. Obviously with the injury to my foot, I was kind of set back on that I can do. There's a couple of limitations, but mainly just building strength in my footwork.
Is it a problem with timing too? I mean, timing in the offense, not just throwing the ball, but play fakes.
Yeah, it's difficult to do that, but I mean, it's day one of practice, so everything is being installed, and we're really not going through all of that just yet.
I think it was the Gator Bowl experience for you.
It was huge.
I see Jared go down.
Yeah.
Just to be able to get out there in that environment, a game like that.
Playing a big game like that was huge. Obviously we came up short, and that was very disappointing. But playing the big stage like that on national television as a freshman, a lot of people say you might be scared to get jitters, but it was huge for me to get in there and get that experience.
Looking back on it now, how would you rate your performance?
I did all right. It wasn't what I expected. Wasn't what I was totally capable of, but I did some good things. I made some good strides in that game, and with some things that I can carry over to this season coming up.
You're not wearing cleats, is that because you don't have to, or because that's like a special shoe?
No, it's just a normal shoe. Normally with cleats, it's different pressure points because it's not a stable. So it's better for me to have a stable shoe and work myself into cleats.
So no orthotic or anything, just regular sneaker.
Yeah, I have orthotic in my shoe as well.
Did what if they had started practice 2-3 weeks ago, like they might have? What would have been different for you physically?
I wouldn't have been able to come out here and do anything.
Good.
Is it important for you to be conscious to stay off it when you have to and do the things you got to do to get it right?
Yes, I do 3 treatments a day, trying to work on my foot and just getting it strengthened. I think the healing process is pretty much, complete at this point, but it's mainly about getting my foot stronger and, becoming, getting stronger all over, but, mainly just building my footwork.
Is there a point when maybe this summer, or what is the point where there's no restrictions, you can do all the things that you have to do?
Whenever they clear me, I see a doctor, a lot, and I get X-rays off and see, how good my foot is, and see, what the status is. So, whenever the doctors clear me and say that I'm completely healed, then I'll be able to do things.
Any pain, any soreness after practice or after you're on it for a while, or does it feel okay? Or
it feels pretty good. It's not sore at all. It's just mainly weak.
Weak.
Yeah.
And what's the difference between your left foot and your right foot as far as footwork for throwing? Which is there one foot that's more important depending upon what arm you are? Or?
Both of them are equally important. I think me being a right-hander, I know that my right foot is obviously where I get all my driving force from. So that's a plus that no injury occurred on my right foot. But they're both equally important.
Is there a thing too in the back of your mind where you got to say, well, I can't compensate to make those throws? I've got to make sure I do all my mechanics right.
Once you get out there, you really forget about the injuries or whatever. Me being a football player, but in the back of my mind, I do think about just making sure I don't try to rush myself back.
In these scrimmages, obviously it's going to be important for you to take the mental reps. Are you going to be out there as much as you can for what you can do to know what's going on in certain situations?
Yeah, definitely. I'll be watching, going through my basic reads. I get the play and go over the signals as the signals are being called, and just go through the reads and get as many mental reps as I can.
Talking to some of the older guys, they said the passing league this summer is going to be really important for you and the guys coming in. That's going to be kind of like a crash course for everybody to get that timing down. Talk about that a little bit.
I mean, we got a lot of young guys coming in. This basically being a transition in the offense. A lot of the old guys and seniors. So it's going to be key for us to come out as much as we can and get timing down with our routes and our different plays and whatnot.